Hi friends, in my last video I have explained about types of current produced in polarography. In this class I am going to explain the working and construction of rotating platinum electrode. Okay, construction working of rotating platinum electrode. Let's see. Okay, it is also known as rotating platinum microelectrode. It is also known as rotating platinum microelectrode. Short form is RPME. Okay. Instead of drop-in mercury electrode (DME), RPME can be used. Here in the in the polarography, drop-in mercury electrode acts as a indicator electrode. Instead of using DME, we can also use rotating platinum microelectrode. Rotating platinum microelectrode has several advantages over drop-in mercury electrode. What are those advantages of RPME? Let's see. It is simple to construct and easy to operate. And second one, it increases the workable range on the positive voltage side up to 0.9 voltage. Here means okay, by using this rotating platinum electrode, we can apply more positive potential as compared to the drop-in mercury electrode. Here, and this is the second advantage. And third one, it is more sensitive because rotation of electrode increases the value of diffusion current as much as 20 times the value in polarography. Here we know that in the polarography we have to measure diffusion current, that is directly proportional to the concentration of sample. Okay, here the electrode itself, name itself indicating rotating platinum electrode, it is rotating itself. Okay, it is more sensitive because rotation of this platinum electrode increases the value of diffusion current as much as 20 times the value in polarography. This is the one more advantages of RPME. These are the three advantages of RPME over dropping mercury electrode. And this is the black diagram of rotating platinum microelectrode. Here, let's see the construction. Rotating platinum electrode was introduced by H.A. Latinin and I.M. Katov in the year of 1941. Means this rotating platinum electrode was okay, and introduced by whom? Latinin, H.A. Latinin and Katov in the year of 1941. Okay, here this rotating platinum electrode consists glass tube about 15 to 20 centimeter in length and 6 mm diameter. Here you can see the length of this rotating platinum electrode is 50 to 20 centimeter and it is having 6 mm diameter. The diameter of this rotating platinum electrode is 6 mm. Okay, then it consists about 5 mm of platinum wire having 0.5 mm diameter below standard mercury seal. See, as the name itself indicates, rotating platinum electrode means it consists in platinum. Where it is, you can see here. This is the mercury below. Okay, at this at the bottom of this platinum electrode, at the bottom of this electrode, mercury will be there. In this, 5 mm long and 0.5 mm diameter of platinum wire will be placed in this mercury. Okay, in this mercury, 5 mm long and 0.5 mm diameter platinum wire will be placed. This is the platinum wire which is placed in the mercury which is present in the bottom of this platinum electrode. Okay, you can see it consists about 5 mm platinum wire having 0.5 mm diameter below standard mercury seal, means this in this. Okay, then the copper wire is passed through 6 mm glass tubing ranging from platinum mercury seal to the upper mercury seal by passing through a small hole blown into the stem of stirrer. Means here you can find that this is the copper wire. Here this copper wire is passing through the 6 mm diameter platinum electrode. The range of this copper wire is from which is passing from this range from mercury platinum wire from mercury platinum seal platinum mercury seal from the here upper mercury seal from this. Okay, the copper wire is passed through 6 mm glass tubing. It can pass through 6 mm glass tubing ranging from platinum mercury seal, from here to and to the upper mercury seal, from here to here. This is the upper mercury seal. From platinum mercury seal to upper mercury seal. Through small hole blown in the stem of stirrer. Here we have to make small holes. Okay, small hole the stem of this platinum electrode, rotating platinum electrode. By this hole we can pass this mercury, we can pass this copper wire. Okay, we have to make some hole at the bottom of this electrode. then through the wire we have to pass copper wire. That is the thing. Then a wire from mercury seal is connected to the source of applied voltage. Here a wire from mercury seal. Here by this way it is connected to the applied voltage. Then the electrode is rotated at constant speed 600 rpm, means 600 revolutions or rotations per minute. Okay, the speed of the velocity or speed of this platinum electrode is 600. Rotation is 600 rotations per minute, means this is rotated at 600 revolutions per minute. That is about construction. 15 to 20 centimeter in length, 6 mm diameter, and in the bottom platinum is there, which is present in the mercury, and copper wire is there, which is passing through a hole, of the stem of the electrode. Then what is there here? The range of platinum is 5 mm long and 0.5 mm diameter. This is construction. Then rotating platinum electrode is mainly used as an indicator electrode. As we know now, here it can be used instead of dropping mercury electrode. Dropping mercury electrode acts as an indicator electrode in polarography. Likewise, it can also act as indicator electrode. Okay, indicator electrode. This electrode is connected to the reference electrode, that is saturated calomel electrode in amperometry. Generally, here diffusion current can be measured by using this rotating platinum electrode. Here to this rotating platinum electrode, it is connected to the reference electrode, that is saturated calomel electrode, commonly used as a reference electrode. Here in the amperometer, means in the amperometer most commonly used, this electrode is most commonly used. Okay, to the analyte solution, the supporting electrode like KCl is added, that is 50 to 100 times to the analyte concentration. As we know that in the polarography, we will add supporting electrode, that is KCl. The concentration of KCl is 50 to 100 times greater than that analyte concentration, as we know that. Then pure nitrogen is passing to remove dissolved oxygen. In the analytical solution, if any dissolved oxygen is there, means it can be removed by passing nitrogen. That also we have seen in the polarography. Then potential is applied to the sample and titration is started. Generally, this rotating platinum electrode, which is used in amperometric titration. While for the titration, we have to use indicator electrode, means nothing but rotating platinum electrode, and as well as this saturated calomel electrode as a reference electrode. Here both these electrodes we have to place in the solution. Then we can start the titration. Okay, a graph is plotted between volume of solution, nothing but volume of titrant added on x-axis, and diffusion current on y-axis. Okay, it is used in titration. We have to plot a graph, volume of titrant added on x-axis and volume of and diffusion current on y-axis. We have to measure diffusion current based on the direction of titrant. Then endpoint of titration can be detected from the graph. And this is the overview of rotating platinum microelectrode. It is also known as rotating platinum microelectrode. It acts as an indicator electrode. Okay, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and please share this video to your friends. Thank you very much.